I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. We're back. We got one that's not widely distributed, I don't believe. Bluegrass Distillers. They're blue corn bottled in bond. This might be the first blue corn.
Fully blue corn, yeah.
Well, it's 75. They got the mash bill right on here, which I like. 75% blue corn, 21% wheat, and 4% barley.
Okay.
Malted barley. So this is a wheated blue corn whiskey.
Yeah.
And the best part of this one, what's the best part of this?
We didn't pay for it.
We didn't pay for this.
Thanks, Nolan.
Thanks, Nolan. That's my son. I stole this. He's off at his army training, and he left a bunch of whiskey at my house.
Shucks.
Like, hey.
It's going to go to waste.
Let's go. We don't want it to go to waste.
No.
We don't want it to go bad.
No, of course not.
So, Bluegrass Distillers is in Lexington, and they're a smaller distillery. They mash and make all their own. None of this is sourced from anywhere. And they, they opened in 2012. It says here on the front.
Okay.
And they recently purchased or have a second distilling location called Elkwood Farms, which they are releasing products at now, where they grow it. So it's a grain to bottle corn. I mean, place field to corn, field to bottle.
Field to bottle, is that what it is? Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. Where they are doing it all. I got a little chintzy on that one. It's not even. I know, a little chintzy. Yeah. Let's add a little bit more. I think we should do a toast to Nolan. Where we going? Hey, cheers, Nolan.
Thanks, Nolan.
Thanks, Bubba. I hope he watches this.
I'll make sure I send this one to him.
It's got a sweetness on the nose.
Very sweet.
But a little dusty, too. Like a little
dusty.
It's sweet, dusty.
Sweet dusty.
It's kind of
very appetizing.
Right, I know. It smells nice, though.
It's nice, yeah.
It's very nice. And it's nice.
It's pretty good.
That follows through on the palate the same way.
Yeah, very nice and sweet.
So this is a bottled in bond, clear, so it's 100 proof. I didn't say that, but it's bottled in bond. So it's got a little zip to it. It's nice. Vanilla, I get a lot of vanilla.
Yeah.
Heavy vanilla, heavy sweetness, but it's got that little bit of like funk to it, that dusty kind of funkiness to it that balances out the sweet. Mm-hmm. It's nice.
It's not bad.
Now, I did look it up, even though this was free for us. It is $70 on their site. So
okay.
I've never seen this out anywhere, but looking on the distillery site, they do have 4 basic ongoing releases that they do, and then they have a number of limited releases, barrel strength stuff, and they're releasing stuff with the Elkwood name on it, and Midway, because Elkwood, the farm is in Midway, Kentucky, which is out between Lexington and Louisville.
Oh, well,
right.
That's a great name.
That's why they call it Midway, right. Been to Midway many times. But I've not been to the Bluegrass Distillery. But I think I might have to
make a stop.
We might have to make a trip there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well,
should we finish it?
I think we should
finish it.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right, we are back. Finish that off. It wasn't hard.
Not bad.
Still, I got to tell you, the nose on this thing is outstanding. It's
great.
Just so fragrant. So, I mean, some noses are subtle and soft.
Mm-hmm.
This one, like I said, these are emptying.
Yeah, still
a
ton.
I could just sit. This should make candles.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
that's $1 million idea right there.
If they could make a candle smell like that, that's fantastic.
I love it.
So back to this. So we finished our glasses, and this is a nice bourbon.
It's nice. Yeah.
But as we were sipping it, that initial sip is nice, but even the second, third sip, right after we went off camera, we were saying how the sweetness dissipates quickly.
Yeah.
And moves into a more bitter kind of finish, right?
Yeah, off. Something off.
Initial palate is you're getting the sweetness, you're getting some vanilla,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting this nice little, like I said, like a dusty. I don't know how to, like a little. To me, I'm getting like a little dusty funk kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice, but then in mid palate, it transitions. That sweetness fades quickly, and then it starts moving to bitter.
Yeah,
and on
bitter.
the finish, it gets kind of bitter. It's not horrible, but it's not what I'm looking for, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I would want another glass after having one.
No.
You know,
Yeah, like I said, I had one glass here, and I'm not thinking, man, I really want another.
another one. Yeah,
Sometimes when we go off camera, we will
might
have
pour-
another glass.
We might pour another one. Yeah.
But I'm not going to have another. Plus, it is my
Yeah.
son's, and
You don't want to finish.
we don't
it.
have. Yeah, we don't want to finish it. I'll
Leave 'em
save
a little
some for
bit, I
him.
guess.
But if you're in Lexington and go by here, I mean, and they have other offerings.
Yeah.
And this is good enough that I would definitely want to try some other offerings.
stuff for sure.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
got
cool. It's grain to bottle. I
Yeah,
love that.
I do too. I love that they're making
beat
their
that.
own.
Yep.
A lot of respect for people that are out there doing the work. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And not that blending isn't have its own.
Sure, that's
thing, and
another side of the.
That's
coin,
fine, but the people that are out there getting their, rolling up their sleeves.
Yep, working hard.
And getting in there and distilling this stuff themselves, because it's a lot of work to mash and distill and bottle
Grow.
the whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and now they're even growing.
Now they're growing
right?
it, so
all that is impressive.
Yep.
And I would certainly, if you see this out somewhere, I would give it a shot.
Give it a try.
Because it might be your thing. You might
Yeah.
love it. But for me, I'm that the finish on the bitter, I don't know that I'd buy another bottle of this.
This one
particular
exactly, but definitely try some other ones.
Yeah,
try some other
I would.
ones.
It's got me piqued my interest for
Yeah.
some other ones. So, it's $70 though. It's a little steep.
A little steep.
For $100 proof, but I understand that it's hard to pay the bills.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say taste on this one. I'm going to give this. It's a little. I'm going to give it a 2 because of that finish
Okay.
is a little flawed. It's got some nice points. It's got some nice flavors, but the finish to me really detracts from it. So I'm going to give it a little under average.
Okay.
It does have some uniqueness to it too, which I like. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 2. And on value, it's $70. Man, that's.
It's pretty steep.
There's a lot of really good bourbons.
We just had one last
Yeah,
time.
that are $70. I think I
$70.
said 60, but it's $70, right? Because I was wrong.
Yes.
I know.
Can you believe it?
First time.
Yeah.
First time.
Ask your wife about that.
I know. No, I tell she all the time. She's taking a recording. Joe, I can't believe you're right again. I don't know. Joe, you were right. It would save a lot of wear and tear in her voice. It really would.
Well.
But anyway, back to this. On the value on this one, I'd have to give this a 2 also. It's a little below
steep.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're right on the same page with this one. With that flavor, I mean, it is initially fairly nice, but it does not last long, that nice flavor. And like we said, it goes to the kind of off bitterness. So, yeah, I'm going to say with the flavor, I'm going to give it a 2 as well. And then $70 with having that off note at the end, and that's kind of the last thing you're tasting, and I'm gonna have to go with 2 on value as well.
Wow, we're right on. We're
Right
right
on
on it this
I
time.
know.
Yeah, it's still interesting though, and it certainly shows a lot of promise.
Yeah,
To me,
Yeah.
I would like to try some of their other ones.
absolutely.
So,
I'll have to
anyway,
check them out.
thank you, Bubba. And if you anybody has any suggestions or wants to send us something
Yes.
to try, we'd love to hear from you.
Yep.
So thank you.
See ya.